Sharon M. Atkinson here, MacGyver of Design here. Today is Monday, December 15, 2025. The time now is 1:18 p.m. This is the 159 content video that I'm going to place in my 46th playlist, Mind's Eye Faith. This is part 9 in the series, New Heavens, New Earth. The theme scripture is 2 Peter 3:11 through 13. Let's begin. Since all these things are thus to be dissolved, what sort of persons ought you to be in holy acts of conduct and deeds of godly devotion, awaiting and keeping close in mind the presence of the day of Jehovah, through which the heavens being on fire will be dissolved, and the elements being intensely hot will melt. But there are new heavens and a new earth that we are awaiting according to his promise, and in these righteousness is to dwell. This is a good thing now, correct? I don't think too many people are afraid of this scripture anymore, because now we're beginning to see the beauty of it all. And that puts a different slant on it totally. You're waiting for that to happen, opposed to dreading the inevitable, right? Correct. Let's move on to describe that city that Jehovah God has or is preparing or will prepare. That is also an inevitability. Some say symbolic. And the reasons why they say it's symbolic, because the measurements don't add up in their minds. One writer, a commentator, said that this can't be a literal city because it's too big and the walls are too small and everything else the proportions are off, and they couldn't make sense of it. Let me ask you this question. Since God is making new heavens and new earth, where does that city belong? On the earth or in the heavens? Exactly, in the heavens. Why do we always keep gratifying ourselves with everything that Jehovah God does? Can't he have something exclusively for himself? Oh no, because everything is for our benefit and for our enjoyment. No, Jehovah God has other persons he created, spirit persons. He himself likes to see beauty where he is, and that city is in heaven. Now, let's read some more. Let's see if I can read the verses 15 through 21 today, all the way through. That's in Revelation chapter 21, 15 through 21. Here goes. Now the one who was speaking with me was holding as a measure a golden reed, that he might measure the city and its gates and its wall. And the city lies foursquare, and its length is as great as its breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. Its length and breadth and height are equal. Also, he measured its wall, 144 cubits, according to a man's measure, at the same time, an angel's. Now the structure of its wall was jasper, and the city was pure gold like clear glass. The foundations of the city's wall were adorned with every sort of precious stone. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th chrysoprase, the 11th hyacinth, the 12th amethyst. Also the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Each one of the gates was made of one pearl, and the broadway of the city was pure gold, as transparent glass. That's good. Now, could that possibly be on earth? Absolutely not. Let's take our mind and go visit some of the spaces Jehovah God is making in heaven.